Hello, YouTube.
Shoot, I know it'll be here late, and Evo will be on in a sec too.
I am a raid minority.
Of course, you're a panda.
True.
And how many people kept their panda past, 3 levels?
I have a panda, I just don't play it.
I got a level 90 panda warrior somewhere.
You used a token, doesn't count.
I didn't use a token. I leveled him.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All pandas are token pandas.
Man, he's got a weird name.
Express.
Blue Guild.
Express would have been great.
Blood money.
I almost thought it's like, oh, let's just go forward. I was like, oh wait, we haven't cleared all that.
That would be bad. You'd be sad, and you would land in the middle of the Zool trash on Heroic.
Red gonna make it?
I think he said he could be here tonight.
Grass brought his maracas.
You think I didn't?
We're gonna do Fitted Devourer first and go Fitted Devourer, Invectus, and Zekpos, the opposite way we usually go.
Is that the derpy one?
Yes. He is a little different. Vectus is no different except for, herdier. And then Zekpos has the most differences, is why we're doing him last.
We have wonderful English skills in these.
You need a luchador costume. Boy.
Yes, it is the Gallery of Failures. We're pulling trash. Save us.
Trash hurdy.
It is.
So I logged out to update DBM, and Blizzard is updating, and I can't sign back in.
Blizzard.
Bad Blizzard. Bad. Roll up the newspaper. Bad. It snows. Bad Blizzard. Bad.
Lizbird.
I'm totally naming my next animal Blizzard now. Thank you. It'll feel so much better. Blizzard, go outside and take a shit.
Too late.
Blizzard.
Wish I could shit on command.
That'd be pretty impressive. Be a great bar trick.
You just need to know the right command.
Exactly. Or put enough laxative in your food.
I don't know, I feel like that's like a roulette. And a shitty time.
Well, you're still. It's not the fiber that's the trigger. It's like, never mind.
It's colon control.
Whoa.
The things we talked about.
If I had to do a lot of meditating in order to get your sphincter and everything else on cue.
Meditation, is that what you call it?
Oh man, free meditation, obviously.
Okay.
Any physiological response, like drooling is a Pavlov dog.
That would have been a much grosser study if that was what Pavlov was working on.
Yeah, I'm totally not ringing a bell to make people shit. Sorry.
You would have practiced your sphincter robot.
That'd be a way to train cats, though.
Train them to shit in toilet.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back in. I am on my way. And that's not the way you guys went.
Of course not.
Yeah, but it devour away.
Over to your doom.
Oh my goodness, I have 75 frames a second in here. I don't know how to act.
Like a person.
There's a
Just
lot
don't
of
shit
variety in that
yourself.
statement.
That was tight.
They heard the maracas.
Did you
This thing
see
hits
that?
like
I
a
thought
freaking
for
raid
sure I
boss.
was gonna pull him. I didn't pull him. I thought I was gonna let the whole group down there, but I didn't.
I don't have a target. I need it. I need to target something first.
So as we carefully and completely trust our tanks to do the pulling in this room and not scoot up ourselves.
What is this creature? It appears
That would never happen.
No, never. Differences on this boss. First of all, the eggs have a lot more health, so we're going to leave an egg up. Second is that he does a knockback. And this is particularly interesting for the melee. When you get knocked back, or when that happens, you do not want to be the first back to the boss. Our tanks are very mobile, but you don't want to be quite that mobile, because if you get a thrash, you'll die.
How many eggs spawn?
2.
Okay.
Lust is, again, saved until 50%. Same deal there.
Because I always.
Because we have mobile tanks, I think we're going to try the same strat we've been using. Some people do go in alcoves, but I feel that we might not move fast enough to avoid waste stream. So if we want to do just kind of center of the room again, but like I said, melee, don't be the first back. Like if you are a speedy melee, just consider walking a little.
If you're a warlock, move as fast as you can.
Pretty much. Or just like get up close to his butt, get knocked back, and keep DPS and not move at all. He'll still do the barf that you have to get out of. Also, where your butt is pointing is important, because you also don't want to get knocked into a waste stream. So if there's like shit pouring in an alcove behind you and it's time for the knockback, you should rotate your butt somewhere else.
Reset.
Scurry back, scurry back.
Incapacitated.
Come to the big opening out here, not in the corners.
I don't have a target.
Auntie died. No.
I got you.
Andy's not okay.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Auntie?
He's gonna pull again.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll make adjustments as we see the fight too.
I just realized that they changed forms. I thought they were always the same form. They just switched between the two.
It's cellular degradation.
Apparently, our deepest, darkest fears are lions and eagles.
It's truth.
Well, for Martha, it is seagulls with her inability to single target a boss.
Hey, they got rid of that. They made it a shitty talent.
I only say this with as much love as I can muster.
Do you want to? I was thinking we would not do that. We'll have to move out of the alcove very quickly if waste stream is about to go off.
I've seen a spot that's not quite in an alcove that a lot of people use, so that the melee get knocked inside the boss and the tanks get basically knocked back into that console. So it's only really the range that get knocked back.
Like at the far end?
Kind of like 3 paces past purple. You kind of tip him. You know how on Zekvos we tank him on that pillar? Kind of the same way, except instead of having the tanks on the pillar, you have the melee.
Do you guys want to do that, tanks? Just like kind of on that bar right there? Is that where you're talking, near the purple?
Yeah, the bar past the purple. And that way, if in the one event, like it's close enough to the alcoves that melee can get to any of the pustules or eggs that spawn over there, unless they both spawn in the back. But then we can also ride a knockback because it happened around the same time. The tank's back is up against the moss right next to the console in the very far back. The tanks won't get knocked back at all.
That works. Just melee, you have to be responsive. You can't go up near the tanks, much as you might enjoy that. But just the purple alcove in particular, if that starts waste streaming, you have to shift under the boss, and you'll probably get knocked back a ways. But just so you don't get knocked into the alcove with the shit. It's do you see where like the purple marker is? That it's like the support pillar, I guess you'd call it. No, not yet, Kiki.
Yeah, we have the melee on the support pillar, and then basically the tanks have their back against the far wall.
I'll do a feast right beside it in a second.
Gonna wait for him to pat round one last time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so that timer's off. Is this good?
Yeah, this is the spot.
Here comes the knockback. Barf in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The knockback is going to be right after the barf. Ads will be next. Kill the closest one. Triangle, turn around, turn around.
Didn't look like I was standing it, but well.
Okay, we gotta be quicker on the heads. Get that down. No, no, no.
Beware.
Knock back. It's fine that it'll eat this one. We can set up on this side of the room, actually. Probably near this alcove if we want. So we don't have to move a lot again.
Beware.
Barf. No barf.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill the ad right
Let
next to
tanks
us here.
position.
Circle, circle, kill, kill.
Beware.
Nice. He's gonna run to the other one. He gonna barf in a moment.
3, 2, 1.
Bummer.
Down to that
Looked like I
barf.
was out of the
Shockwave
barf,
stop
but-
coming next. Be prepared for a knockback.
Beware.
What do you want, Wes?
Yep, go ahead. Get the one to his left as everyone faces his butt.
1.
The one with the skull on it. The other one's kind of directly behind him.
Beware.
4, 3,
Knockback.
2, 1.
Beware.
Barf into that same area we were just in.
Can I grab Cal for the damage?
Yeah.
Knockback.
Beware.
Followed by barf.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
And then Kevin.
2, 1.
Leave off the one right there.
Can I get wings? Oh, we don't have a priest.
Oh, he's almost dead. Fuck it.
You can have a
I'm almost
bye-bye.
dead.
Woo!
We did it.
We present the sacrificial warrior.
Rezzing.
I'll do loot mastering tonight. If you get shit that you don't want and can trade, please let me know. Oh, look at, we're all healing now. All of us are trees in our hearts.
Look how big my swords are.
Make us hippies.
But you know how to use them, Nick.
I know how to use one.
I look really weird with a mace hanging off my back. I feel like I should be in a Lord of the Rings movie.
Going to the Plague Vault next.
Yeah, we're just going around the circle this way.
I don't know how bad these guys are on heroic, but if we can AoE stun and
Ooh,
silence
I'm getting
these
mana.
things,
I think I already did Vectus. I pugged Vectus. but-
Vectus is identical, just prettier.
oh, I meant the coagulated bloods.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure those suck too.
Okay, tree friends, I'm ready.
They're silenced for 5. Stun them.
I don't have a target.
Is Shattuck infected?
Took my penicillin on.
Kill this infection when it comes up. Or did we kill it?
Yeah.
Here come.
And the treants marched.
Last march of the ends.
I'm not gonna take that long to pull a boss.
So hasty.
You sound like one of the Entwive.
I might be a took.
Fool of a chook.
Oh crap.
That's always what you want to hear.
Surprise!
I don't have a target.
There's infection still rolling around somewhere.
It's in the back.
Mo's got the spunk.
Oh, we have 2. It's AIDS. Oh, I have cute little wings.
Oh.
It's like a demon tree. I wasn't sure if they'd show through. Because right now I'm a tree.
Entering the viral ecology loop.
Your demon spikes also show up.
I need to target something.
while we're clearing this trash, did you guys like it better where we had markers we moved on, or a person we tried to follow?
Markers.
Okay, and range and heal just have to understand, like, melee are gonna have to move up, so you will too, but that'll just mark a placement. It's crucial that we don't spread out to the point where the infection is concentrating in one zone of the raid.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
We seem, we've generally done a good job of, like, getting down the amalgam pretty quick and blocking the blood pools. So just continue to do that. The blood pools, like, there's just more damage. That's the only difference on this fight. So if you are a tender thing, just perhaps save a mitigation for a blood pool. Lucky you have mitigation.
Can we grip this next guy?
Let me res one of the dead DK. Or the dead DK, sorry.
We have a noob.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want him being chopped liver there.
He wants Annie to be chopped liver.
For some reason, this mob is exactly 10 yards away from the boss, so if I throw glaive at it, I'll pull.
They could have made it 11, but no.
I can pull Jade Lightning.
I feel like there's a grease pun in there somewhere that I'm just not willing to sing about right now.
Well, please
Tell
do.
me more. Tell me more.
Go Jade Lightning.
And now I've got songs in my head.
Where else do you keep your songs?
My
I
thoughts.
do.
She's pretty quick on that.
Touche.
I'm just gonna scoot this up a little bit, because, like, I usually put our markers back, and I really don't see the point in doing that. Like, it's a pain in the ass to get this guy positioned anyway. We'll make it easy at first. And
You know, I bet I could tell you one shocking fact about me that no one would guess.
No, I've seen.
you're
You
female?
got 3 nipples?
You're a real boy.
Nah. It's more of the fact I don't even own an MP3 player.
Neither do
Most
I
people
anymore.
don't.
Yeah.
It's called your
I love
selfhood.
I love that he thinks that MP3 players are still a thing now. Like,
Yeah,
MP3 player. What is this?
I'm going to
2000?
tell you guys a fact that you would never guess about me. I no longer wear children's shoes.
I still do. I still do.
Those tiny panda feet.
Yeah.
You're like 6'20".
Feast.
I feel like
Yes.
Baron would own a Zune.
Blanco-san, 6'20", fucking killing for fun.
I like this track.
Motherfucker got like 20 goddamn balls.
Just try to remember to move for gestate. Like, it goes off, like, I don't know, 7 seconds into the fight, so I'm really bad at calling all the gestates, but try not to stand next to that guy who's bloody.
He saves the children, but not Alliance children.
Everybody at triangle. Pilot hard. It lets you a tank, and you do what you want.
Any on triangle. Hadn't it?
When do we last on this one?
Beginning.
5, 4,
Favorite words.
3, 2, 1.
Scoot! Do not hug tanks, so just make sure you're, near that marker, but not hugging the tank. Wait, here it comes. Now go! Make sure you don't leave that Plague Amalgam up. Like, he should be priority number 1 while he's up rapid target switching. Switch! Because now there's 2. That's bad. They put a heal shield on all of us, by the way, so it sucks. That was way better. Switch.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Spread it. Watch the blood. Block the blood pools. Kill that ad super quick. Resin Zabu.
Need one more up here. We can also these 2. Got 2 more up here.
Oh, we got ads coming out of pools. Go ahead and wipe it. So damage is much heavier. So it is basically a pump out all the DPS, and because you have to burn that Plague Amalgam every time it's up, and then turn back to Vectis. Burn the Plague Amalgam, and like it's awesome if you cleave and are still doing damage to Vectis at the same time. It just becomes increasingly difficult. We have to go the long way, or I guess it's equal distance.
Has anyone mentioned Kevin's ass yet?
Ass?
What?
His donkey? Yeah. He's riding an ass.
Does anybody else habitually click that cookie well, even if they have 3 cookie charges?
Yes.
Every
Okay.
time I see one. If there are 2 locks in the group and they each spawn one, I've been known to click them both.
Well, yeah, that way you get the best cookie.
Feast.
Oh, good God. You had to.
Everyone clicks ready. No one's on the mark.
Yeah, good tattle. You were right.
We were ready to get out.
Kale! Ah! Grouse.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just hand it to me. Hand me the whole thing.
Move over, just it.
Just hand me the whole thing, please. Thank you.
Kill that amalgam. Kill, kill, kill.
Not yet, not yet. Now. Scoot. Scoot.
Kill the ad. What?
Range start filtering out so you can get the blood pool.
I need to target something first.
All right next to him. What a dick.
Oh no, somebody gave me Vector.
Misdirect tails. Back on that triangle.
Switch.
Gotta switch fast, guys.
Down.
I thought when you said switch, you meant switch to add.
That too.
Yeah, when it says plague amalgam, that means to switch over.
Oh, that's okay. We're figuring it out anyway.
Those plague amalgams pop right when we have to tank swap.
Thirst, do you mind trying to heal? Boink will tell you what to do. He says this is a really good fight for Mistweavers anyway.
Okay.
Many deals for a friend.
I would worry if we didn't have any troubles with things at Heroic. It's nice when we have to actually, like, really pay attention and sweat a little.
Tharst, are you gonna run Crack Crane or are you gonna run Statue?
I typically run Crane.
Okay, cool.
It looks like it's on crack, is why it's the crack crane.
I'm pretty sure it is on crack.
Addie doesn't like it because if Boyk's healing her in a battleground, it suddenly appears in her face. And she
Creepy
panics.
crack crane.
Good call. Heals for you.
Here's a question. Would you guys, I know damage, this would make a difference. Healers, would you feel it would make any difference to do a later lust, or would it just be like whatever? 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll keep it the way it is because it maximizes DPS.
Yep. Especially while we're learning and progressing. We can adjust less time later when we get more confident at the beginning.
Did anyone grab a second flask so that I can switch to intellect?
Yeah, maybe.
If not, I have some that I can give you one.
That would.
I have a second flask if you want it.
Don, Kishon, I got one from Amar.
Cool.
It's a double rainbow.
Double rainbow.
So beautiful.
On the triangle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch. Switch. Switch.
Add.
Thars, you got a cooldown, use it.
Okay. Get that ad. We're gonna have to spread it. There's nothing to do but dodge poo poo.
I don't feel.
That's true. If you got your little self heals,
Use that
you're like,
mana.
oh, that feels good. Ooh, we had one not get soaked for some reason. Kill that Ed super quick before it does too many immune suppresses as you're going back to the triangle.
Move. Gestate. Move.
And
move. Cooldown if you got it.
Switch.
Oh. Move when you see
cooldowns
just
are
eight.
back up. You got a big 3-minute cooldown, use it. Ooh, that rough fight. Stack-wise, we're doing pretty well, though. Just so you know how the fight works, because I haven't talked about it a lot because it hasn't been pertinent in normal, those stacks that you're getting aren't a huge deal until Contagion goes off. It's a big pulse from the boss, and it does nature damage, and you take more the more infection stacks you have. So, that in mind, I actually haven't noticed a lot of hurt from the blood pools over normal, but for Contagion, if you find your stacks getting a little higher, consider using mitigation there when Contagion comes around. $370. Crit burst, is that good? You're just gonna sell it.
They're good for the auction house.
Woohoo!
Yep. That one's about 150k right now.
Free WoW and prizes. We're gonna hold on Feast this time just until we start getting a little bit closer. Just because we're gonna burn through him a lot. But if you have personal food, feel free.
Yeah, look, watch that yourselves with timers and DBM and whatever, because we're not going to be able to call it every time. Just react to it.
Keep a heavy eye on your cooldowns and just like make sure you're pumping them all out DPS. The less time those plague amalgams stay up, the better it is for us. Okay, what's up, Betty?
She needs mana.
And it's pretty cool for healers, I guess.
I have my healer mana bars up. No hiding.
You have an add-on just to show our mana bars?
Yep.
He used to be a healer.
He's never gonna heal again.
I have to do it for Mythic Plus when Blink says wait.
That's understandable.
I have base UI power bars turned on.
5, 4, 3.
That's all I have.
2, 1.
I shouldn't have popped my, Oh, we're gonna Bloodlust to start, okay.
2, 1.
React, move.
Add. Gestate, move.
Gestate.
Add.
Here it comes.
Move. I didn't even see the ad that time. That's my fault. Move.
Mitigate.
One person per pool.
Please don't give the tank Omega. What? I was in that.
That happened
Triangle, triangle,
last
get there. Tharst, use your revival if you got it. Thanks.
Can't reach him.
Move, move, move.
Kill the ad. Move.
Move. Healer cooldown if you got it.
Be stacked with your melee. Scoot.
Move. Add. Move.
Fucker stunned me.
Kill the ad. One person pool.
In the back, towards him. You get more ads for not pools.
Oh no.
Triangle, triangle.
Move.
Switch. Add. Switch.
Oh fuck. Hold on.
Switch.
Kill the ad.
And cover pools. Two in the back there.
Oh, in the back. Two in the left.
Another ad pop.
Oh.
Another ad.
That was our best attempt. Very good.
Oh, so many amalgams. She wants to soak a circle.
Hooray, a shoe.
Just a word of note too. Remember, try not to hit the tanks. There's a lot going on there, so sorry about that. Just try to not infect them, if possible.
How's it going, folks?
Hey.
Hello.
Does this mean we're gonna kill Heroic Cahoon now that we have shoe?
First try.
We're gonna do one more pull before we take a break. Let's do a feast for this week, because I feel so good because she's here now.
I was thinking about that. We got him down, what, 28 something? 22.
It was pretty good.
Does anyone have a spare flask?
Shut up.
I mean, I have like actual flasks, but like the cauldron ones.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Could we do something like the tanks soak the furthest ones from the boss?
Are you guys still tanking the Plague Amalgam when we switch phases, though?
Yeah, there's that issue too.
You guys could take the ones towards that end of the room, like towards where he starts right there.
So I saw the last pull and kill stream. Is there any like positional thing I should know?
It's literally no different than normal. Everything just hits really, really fucking hard. So we have to get rid of that ad because it has immunosuppression, which shields us.
Alright.
And then if you personally start getting a lot of stacks and contagions coming, you might want to mitigate it because it does a burst of damage based on your infection.
Okay, so like add super hard.
Ads are just harder to kill because they have more health. So going into the liquefy phase, particularly that ad like is a little rough.
Okay.
I'm also gonna put a
Feast in the back. Did you guys see it? Sorry, I didn't say anything. Big feast.
I'm gonna put a warlock portal behind us. I know people notoriously click these at awful times, but that way, if you are trying to kill the ad and get to a blood pool, you can go fast.
Shattuck, can you reposition that portal for me?
I got it. I thought it was funny.
I snickered.
I was quietly.
I know I'm far forward. I'm gonna come back on pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whenever you want to, Thar.
Okay.
Switch.
we switch next time, I'll use my trinket. Well, I think he's about to enter a submerge phase, so...
Switch.
Okay, I can kill the ad with it.
Just slap a quick res on Addie when she comes off Angel.
I'll get both of these. Move away from me, Vector.
Triangle, triangle.
Switch.
Kill the ad.
Switch. Mitigate if you can. Switch.
Oops, I taunted early. It's alright.
Oh, man.
So if you got it. Switch. Mitigate if you can.
Please stand on the back side of the amalgam if you have Vector.
Yeah, the Vector's killing us.
Okay.
I would, yeah. Only thing I can say is save your defensives for when you get 2 stacks of that Omega Vector, because that's what's killing most people that I see.
Yeah, I know it's the same thing. I should have dispersed there.
And if you have a talent that gives you like a magic,
Ooh,
resistance,
it's horrifying looking room.
Yeah, shadow damage, right?
I think that's right. yeah.
Nature, actually.
Nature.
I'm seeing Omega Vector as shadow.
Okay. Contagion is the nature damage.
Magic.
Oh.
If you're about back, though, we're gonna do a quick break.
Can I get a hearth back or a summons back?
You bet.
In raiding strategies, I just linked the Wikara's bundle for this raid.
Did you guys kill Fetid?
Oh, one shot.
Oh.
He's easy if you got deeps, though.
You got mad deeps.
And deeps is not a thing this group lacks.
Until I joined the raid.
Pants. We are lucky.
Hey, we didn't beat it before you got here either. Don't worry. We're saving it for you. I would have put up a summon portal real quick and then I'll put up the break thing.
There's a Blingatron just outside of the room.
blink.
Okay, summons whenever you guys are ready. Thank you.
Morax also acquire a summon.
It's the Omega Vector is the problem. We're supposed to be running it out so that you can hold the pass of the.
Okay. I have a summon on Arcana. Marks, did you go in yet?
I have not yet.
I think you
I
guys
would
summoned me
appreciate
twice.
it.
Sorry.
I had to go change the trade
But it's
around.
okay. We'll learn it.
If large amounts of the group ever need to do that, let me know too. I still have some of those codexes. This is a "Are you back?" Not "We're gonna pull the bus." I wish they had like a slightly different command for that.
Awareness check.
Present and accounted for. Rattle, do you have a Jeeves?
Say again?
Do you have a Jeeves?
I do have a Jeeves.
There's a buffet of cauldrons, Jeeveses.
Ooh-ah.
Danke for a feast.
Oh, no problem, noob. Kale, we do not want to run out with the plague target, like the guy with the Omega Vector. Is that the one you're talking about? We don't want to run that out because we want to stay clumped. It's going to jump to the next nearest person, and it's just like there's no difference whether they're far or near. It's still going to jump. So if we stay clumped, it essentially has a good chance of distributing well.
Okay, cool.
If that makes sense. Like, we're all gonna get some stacks, but we don't want anyone to be like top heavy.
Is that why so many people last time though got 2 stacks of Omega Vector instead of just having ones?
I think that happened in the transition.
Yeah, if 2 people with it stand next to each other and it does clump up, it's incredibly difficult to get it to separate because they both jump to the nearest person, which is going to be the same person. There's no 2 nearest people that it jumps to.
Yep, come get Flask.
Yeah, I think the worst case is when like one person is the nearest person to 2 people with the vector, and that person basically dies. Oh, unless you're smart enough to use a cooldown, unlike me.
Also, well, it's really fierce. If you notice you have Omega Vector, don't go to the far edges of the room. I would recommend that too. Yeah, we'll be back. He just had to drop triple. Switch. 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 Switch.
Kill the web. Leary, give yourself a bubble or something.
I got
Mood
both of
defensive.
these.
Triangle.
Shoot it. Okay. Rattle. Defense. Shadow defense.
Switch.
Kale defensive.
Tuck in the group.
Mass defensive.
Switch.
Kiki defense.
I have a feeling I'm gonna die again.
Matt, same to you.
Switch.
Arcana.
Focus his head down. Circle, circles.
Alright, all three.
Off field if you can.
Oh god.
There's one near the front, two near the front that nobody's on.
Dang it, that I got both.
Wipey uppy.
So
Yeah.
just an FYI, if their lines are touching each other, you can't get both of them.
Fair enough. They must be both feet, not one foot each.
Yeah, if they overlap, you can get both of them, but if they're like just touching you.
Did we end up with all three vectors stacking together there at the end?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what happened.
I think that's partly bad luck too.
Yeah, Noyan got it, then I got it, then Martha got it, then yeah. It sort of cascades.
It's just like the CDC said.
I'm not sure there's really a solution once someone gets all three. It's kind of just
No. You hope their repelling can instant bubble? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think you can.
Probably
Can you wipe?
snowboarding it.
Can you cloak it?
Doesn't take it off.
Yeah.
Just try and outlast it.
And then what closest person? It's like, well, you get all of them.
So are we wanting to assign people to areas of the room so we can cover the circles better, or?
Let's have melee stay up front. I mean, I think that's logical and range go back. The worst part was Shu and I were like running back and forth in these two circles. And we both like died from the 3 vectors anyway.
Rip.
Up on the triangle when you are ready.
Like, how do you like not get double? Like, I mean, like if you get double, you transfer to the nearest person, but then don't they get double?
The only way to really do it is to have 2 people equal distant from you and hope it splits.
So,
And that's incredibly difficult to do because of how like precise the distance reader is.
so never.
Yeah, pretty much you don't want to get them stacked together.
Move. Scoot.
Static defense. Arcana.
Move. Liquefy.
Shoot.
Yep.
I'll get the double, you get the one in the back.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Stats.
Up, up. Swap.
Two healers down. Probably wide.
Okay, we're gonna try the other strategy that we did the first time where we're spreading into 3 groups. The key is going to be the first 3 people to get Omega Vector are gonna have to split, and that might vary a little bit. To see if we can prevent that too. For this, we are going to mix melee and... Well, maybe I won't mix melee. Let's do like all groups. But it's important you stack very, very tightly in your group. It's also very important you're not going to move for gestate. You just need to stay planted in a very rigid position in your 3s.
Yeah, triple is basically death.
2 is rough.
2 is a cooldown.
I'm seeing
turtle-
them as
I can-
2. It could be 3. It could be 4. Who knows?
I can turtle 3. I
Well,
take 0 damage with the turtle.
But then
Whoa,
the next
yeah.
person's fucked.
Yeah, I mean, you can cooldown 2, but 3 is basically you're gonna die unless you have immunity, and then the next person dies. Basically, it's 25k per stack every 2 seconds.
Group.
Oh, I meant the red swirly thingies.
Okay,
Oh.
first, what I'm gonna say here, just you're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt. So, I'm going to assign you a group, but that is your group unless you are the first Omega Vector targets, which we'll try and give some direction to. They are called out in DBM, I believe, alphabetically. So we're just gonna do triangle's gonna be a first person, square second, star third. So just, you will have to switch positions. Like, you're being assigned a spot, but if you get Omega Vector, you're going to have to switch. That's the whole caveat. So, group 1 plus Varen, you're going to stand on the triangle. Group 2 plus Hypno, you're going to be on the square. Group 3 plus Rattle on the star. Then I'm going triangle. Kiki, you go square. And Shu, you go star. Yes. So group 1, triangle. Group 2, square. Group 3, star. And then I think I had like Varen on the triangle, Hypno on the square, and Rattle on the star. Did I not assign you a position, Moo? You can choose. You're the leftover.
Yeah, star. Excellent.
Rakana, you are in the star group. So it is very crucial that you are on the marker and you do not move for gestate this time. So you have to only spread the infection within your group for this to work, and we have to evenly distribute that at first. I know it's going to go all the shit in the liquefy phase.
Question.
Yes.
What stops us from doubling up during the transition?
Nothing. And then I don't know where we go.
Like, do we
But at least we
assign like do we send groups to like cover stuff, or?
Oh, that's true. We could do that. How about If you are in triangle, you're going to stay in this portion of the room, which means you have to be very careful of tanks. Star is going to the back of the room.
Oh, Fred.
I'll put a Warlock portal down on your side, because I love you. A little. And then Square, you're going to take kind of the middle section. So like the far green Warlock portal reaches through the Star group. Sorry, guys. And then kind of like this middle region across the room in a band is the Square group, and then Triangle is up here. Because I mainly put melee in that group.
Question real quick. Whenever we're coming out of Liquefy phase, and if we discover all of a sudden we're getting in our groups and we see that there's going to be 2 people stacked, should one of us try to get into a group that doesn't have one?
Yeah, we are going to have to try and split it then. It's going to be fun. But we don't have to move for Gestate, so, you know. It's just trying something different. Okay, stack on your marker. Super tight. Come on, Triangle. Super tight. Pull it in. Squeeze. Like you should look like one person.
I'm inside Shattuck right now. That's how close you need to be to each other.
Yeah.
Rakana has a point there. Even though this guy looks big, his hitbox is tiny.
Scoot forward, not closer to other groups, and not closer to tanks. I deliberately put the tank marker out there because tanks go where they want. But if you hug tanks, it's bad. Except for the Omega Vector and the initial infection, there shouldn't be any movement in this phase. Okay, Mutri is going to triangle and rattle to square and Leary to star. Don't move. Don't move. Except for those people.
I can't DPS the plague at all.
Okay, triangle group. I want you to see where my infernal is. Just scoot up a little bit. So you can give the other groups a little room. Not too close to tank.
I'm taking so much damage. I don't have any more defensive, so I'm just gonna have to. I can turtle, I guess. I got plagued twice in a row, so that. Oh!
There's one right behind you, man.
Regroup. Tuck it hard. Tuck into your group. Single person.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep. I couldn't click my heal fast enough.
Okay, we still got doubles after that phase. Huh.
Yeah, with the contagion AoE.
We had doubles early.
I don't even get loot off this boss. That's the funny thing. Is I already pugged this boss. So, yeah, see. Ah, we'll get him though. We'll get him. We'll get him.
Oh, we so dead. Well, it initially was better. We're gonna. Any thoughts on? I'm not sure if it's improving the overall experience. Like later on in the fight, to have us split up. Like I think it is harder for people to reach.
It looks like we did not split up correctly into thirds the first time. Like last bowl.
Like the first time we split people.
Yeah, so it felt like I think 2 people were on star, 1 person was on square, and then no one was on triangle.
Okay. Wow, that's what felt easy there, huh?
But I'm not sure if that caused the doubling up.
It was.
It would.
Because that happened at 2 minutes, and that's around the time that liquefy happens.
Let's try this again, and just to see. If we can split it up right. Sorry, I'll watch closer for that Omega Vector announcement too. Whatever symbol DBM may give you is not correlated to where you're standing. I'm just going to say that right now. Don't pay any attention to that. It slaps some ass random symbol on you, and that has nothing to do with where you are actually going to stand.
It may be helpful whenever he's coming out of liquefying, if you currently have it on you, to call out which space that you're going to, so that way everybody tries to separate it out during the phases after the first.
That's true.
And it might just be easier to say which one you're running to rather than trying to have somebody watch and tell everybody where to go.
Let's try that. Oh shoot. Put a cookie right where he's standing. This is probably a good fight for Shaman, because everybody's stacked. Thirst, do you want to go back to DPS? I know you're pretty high DPS.
Yes, please.
And then let me get Alec.
Yes, boys.
What the fuck is the Shaman saying?
Jordan, okay.
Oh god, thank god I'm doing damage now.
I've just never healed before. Like I'm flying blind.
You did good
know,
for that.
I'm with you, fam.
I used my whole break to read guides online on how to heal.
About flask for Alec. This should be a good Shaman fight, Alec. Where everybody's pretty much stacked for a lot of it.
No pressure.
Near the main center, so. Alec, you're gonna be on triangle. But the thing is, when people get Omega Vector in the first part, it overrides their assignment where they're standing. So my plan is if you have DBM, it announces it in a certain order, and I think it's the same for everybody. So the first person's going to triangle, second to square, third to star. And I'll try calling that out. But if you can just watch and do it too, that's cool.
Does anyone have a second so I can have an Agi flask?
I do not.
I have a spare.
Sean? I got one already.
Bam.
Another thing Boink was thinking, if you notice you have Omega Vector, stay here in this area when he liquefies. Try and stay somewhat clumped up. We're thinking about options, like we might make a mobile class group to send to the back of the room, but then if they have Omega Vector, I don't know. It's like the more grouped up we can be and not get it to the edges, the better.
I don't know. Like, what if like all three Omega Vectors like stack on X? They just share.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I'm not sure. Like the best option is for you to have people within range, like to not be on the edge, but it also doesn't make any difference if it jumps to the same people. I don't know. It can go wrong. It can go so wrong.
So when people get 2 stacks, are they getting 2 different Omega Vectors? Like 2 different
Yes.
kinds?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then that 2 goes to like someone else because it's closest. So it kind of like, you can't get rid of like, if someone gets 2, it's always gonna be 2 no matter what to someone else.
So we should definitely keep like the square group in the middle of the room and not contaminate each other like the whole time, to stay quarantined from each other, right?
I mean, if the goal is to
Because that's
never,
why we're getting 2 after transition, is we're getting too close to each other, the groups.
What
I mean,
if
the
we
goal
had
is
the
to-
square group as a ranged group and kind of sit them back a little bit? That way they can stay quarantined and run to the back of the room.
We could, like, if there's a selection of classes that all have really good mitigation or self-healing, we could just stack all of those classes on square and then have the 3 Omega Vectors run there. That way all the heavy healing is focused in one spot.
But then it's more likely that all 3 will stack on a single target and throw us out of the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's more likely like that if we are all in one quant moving back and forth, too.
Let's try it with a 3 again, just see how it goes, and then we can try developing, like, I liked the range group going way back. Also, they can hang further back, potentially, than the other 2 groups for DPSing the poor Malcolm. Let's try it one more time with what we got, though.
yeah, I think this has promise.
all got mathematical possibility.
Tighten your group.
That hunter pet's not stacked.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, I have a stack of hunter pets.
Okay, so Kale goes to triangle. I'm seeing 2 Omega Vectors. Jornikai. I don't even know who the third one was there. On my DBM.
Ooh, Sharkin. We're good.
Back to your spots. Tight.
Need a healer cooldown.
Just too much damage.
We did not have doubles for longer that time.
Is that? Got an ad in the back.
Got 2 on me.
There's another ad, third.
I think we're at the white point. Is everybody seeing when they personally have Omega Vector?
Yeah, and if you have like DBM or bigwigs, you should have like a big old plate of numbers with people's names, and it shows the stacks, and it highlights your name if you have a mega vector, and it cools it moves
Like-
from right to left and cooling down. It's pretty great.
I have like a
That-
speech bubble too.
Yeah, like there was a weird thing where I only saw 2 Omega Vectors go out the first time.
There's some speech bubbles that are, I don't know if this was explained already, but they're weird, and like some are in like English and some are funny symbols, and that's a little weird in there with the speech bubbles.
Is that Shoes Cthulhu speak?
I was just about to say.
Yeah, I'm using bigwigs, and yeah, there's yeah, if I'm in void form, then well, rip.
That I remember. Yeah, that I know. I don't think it's that.
Like when I get Omega, I have the speech bubble. Of course, the DBM yells at you, and then your screen like changes color a little bit.
I changed my settings so that I am like DPM, so we'll see.
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll look at the.
But you gotta move so that somebody else can take your place, so that whenever that goes out, the point is to not have 2 people in the same group, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, some people were taking their good old time. That's why I was waiting. I was like, where are you gonna go? So I could go.
Yeah, the problem is if someone is closest to 2 people at the same time that have the vector.
So I'm seeing the symbols that DBM is using as nipple, star, and what is the third?
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Is there a third symbol they're using for the third vector?
I got nipple. I didn't see the others.
Looks like diamond.
Yes.
Yeah, nipple star diamond.
We have to divide the group. Like it's random who gets vector straight off the bat, but we can't have more than one in one of those groups.
Why don't we reassign green and blue to be nipple and diamond? That way, whoever DBM assigns, just find your color and go there.
All right. Rip shoe.
Only for the first vector.
Oh, I feel a one shot coming. Only it's not a one shot.
In this place, so I can actually look down from above and put these in a reasonable place.
I like this bus a lot.
Remember when they had that like disease? What expansion was that?
Which one?
The one that killed everybody in mass droves in cities.
Vanilla.
It was like, what did? Okay.
Something with
Lich King.
Zolgarub.
Zombies.
Lich
I just
King,
remember
right? It's way back.
Oh yeah, CG.
Held in
CG
with
was the one
pets.
that killed everyone outside of cities.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Lich King had one on Heroic Putricide that just was nasty.
You had Geddon's bombs originally, then you had Zulgrub, then you had Lich King, including the Lich King pre-event where they had the turning into zombies thing.
Yeah, that's inspired by the BCP patch.
Okay, so pay attention to your DBM marker and run to the corresponding space on the ground here, and we win. So what's the deal with gestate in this strat?
You just stand still. Just
Okay.
like we have been. At least I hope we have been. I know we got used to moving and you jump, but don't.
Yeah,
All right.
kill at the end.
I'm gonna vote the star as best stack.
I mean, I'm here, so yeah.
Tighten it up on the stacks.
Come closer, Varen. Hug us. Love us.
never get rid of that thing.
Rashi, nipple. Go to nipple. Yep. Pay attention to your markers, guys. And Martha, stay where you are.
Once it goes out, like, we shouldn't have to shift groups. It's just the initial placement.
No rush, you stay on the thing.
Yeah, stay where you are. Like, once we have the initial placement, nobody should need to move.
Thanks, Tim.
I don't understand.
Trying to keep 3 groups of plague people separate.
Okay, well, we did a bad job of that.
You all ran away from the cuddly kitty.
I need that. Two back here. Two back here.
Regroup. Match up with your symbol. Match up with your symbol. You have a symbol on your head, you're matching it. Okay, we got doubles again. I like this general idea. Just like, we need to improve execution, but we can do that. It's the craziest ring of peace ever. Not ring of peace, thrilling.
Did they split?
I got both of these.
Rip, I'm dead.
Okay, we're gonna break time again. So go ahead after this, and we'll run back. I do want to emphasize. I think I like this method because it's Lucky Charms matching. It's a fun game. So initially, when those go out, if you get a marker on your head, you are running to the same marker, and you are staying there for the duration of the fight.
Okay, I get it.
The thing is, after he liquefies, things may change. When you are running back
Oh
from
man,
the
I'm getting
liquefy
tired. I ran
phase,
into
so
the
you know
wrong
we've all
place.
been out soaking blood pools, and you're running back to the markers. If you have a marker on your head at that point, you're running to the same marker, because then it might mix up a little bit. But otherwise, there is no change. So when they first go out, then it should be markers, markers, and then that marker will just jump around on people's heads. Like the nipple will jump around at the nipple. The diamond will jump around at the diamond. Is everybody clear on that? Just to be sure we all have the concept before we go on break.
I am now. It only took me an hour and a half.
Whoops.
I blame you.
Me too.
Just before we go, I press this break button. Does anybody have serious issues with the way that the markers on the floor are placed?
Looks good.
Yeah, for the most part, it's fine. I mean, I'll have to scoot up occasionally for things, but
Yep, if you have to scoot as little as possible. Have fun breaks.
this fight makes a lot more sense this way.
Right back.
God damn it, I didn't mean to press that button.
I'm back.
I will also say the liquid spew is directed randomly at people, so the more people that are in the line you're in, the more chance you'll get hit or have to move. If you get an angle where you're not near that, or there's not a lot of people, it's awesome because it doesn't spit that way hardly ever.
On your marks, once you get your cauldrons.
Get flasks. Get extras. They're delicious.
More flies still, guys. Super expensive. Don't waste.
Please make us smart. Hey, Hypno. Make me smart, Hypno, please.
Both pallies have Blessing of Wisdom out.
Yep.
Okay.
So many fish.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here goes. Go to your groups. Match those Lucky Charms and stay there.
Ah, why did I blow my defensive? I don't know why I did that.
Purple and orange are fucked up. Watch the marks on your heads. Now star and purple are fucked up. Hey, the Lucky Charms mat. Woohoo! Oh, tuck up those groups and stay tight. You got both. Okay, the diamond and star are too close together. Tuck up the groups tighter. Saw a weird jump. When we are running back from this, if you have a mark on your head, you are running to the appropriate
There's
mark.
one in the back.
Run to the marker that matches your head if you got one on your head. Otherwise, get your side marker.
Whoever has diamond needs
Diamond,
to diamond.
you're contaminating this group. Oh, we had to jump. We need to work on our group tightness here.
Killer cooldown. Got it.
Three, two, one.
There's an extra one here in the back. Somebody got it.
I went to the back to do what I was told, you know, get my plague and get my spot off, and I just didn't get any heals at all. Happens.
Check the marker on your head.
It happens.
If you don't, we'll be dead.
Three, two, one.
Let me get the ad down faster.
Can I bring Kayla? Yeah, never mind, we're all dying.
Two beers.
Extra one here in the back.
Three, two.
It was a lot better until I think the transition right there.
Yeah, I didn't see any 2 dots until just toward the end there.
Best attempt so far, though.
Step closer and don't mumble.
Okay, we're gonna keep pushing. We are not going to Vantis Rune this week, just because we don't have a lot of time left. But if we get stuck here next week, we will probably Vantis Rune this. But we're gonna keep pushing. Just so you guys are aware of our decision process here.
So just so I got this straight, purple diamonds, when we transition, we're just backing up into the middle of the room. Is that right?
Yeah, just zone coverage, like up front, kind of like where he starts is where Nipple is. Kind of the middle section is where the diamond is, and the far section is star.
Where do the silver snakes go?
Everywhere.
What about the green monkeys?
They're trying to get into the temple. Don't forget the red jaguar. Or is it the purple jaguar?
It's the red jaguars.
Yeah, I know they're trying to get to the Temple of Olmet. Yeah, I remember the Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Tuck on your markers. Tuck it, tuck it. Squeeze.
I ran to the back to soak pools like I was supposed to, and I got no heals while I was back there. Oh, I died.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Theist, is that somebody's got a nipple? Get over
Nipple,
there.
get into the nipple.
We've already got a 2. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 2 in the orange group already.
Swipe it.
Or can we reset it? No.
Nope.
Okay, are we wiping or not? Because that being
Yeah,
said,
we're wiping it. That's why we cannot reset.
Like once
Cannot
we-
reset the disease.
Well, the boss is what he was talking about by running out of the room.
Well, I meant the disease. I think Auntie meant the disease.
No, I meant the boss, but there's a door, so we can't.
3, 2, 1.
So first thing we have to look for, like we're all in our groups, is we have to watch for that first Omega Vector thing. Oh, that's a good thing to check. I mean, it takes all kinds, whatever floats your boat. Weevil lovers. I feel like there's a math nerd at Blizzard and he designed this fight, and it's pretty cool.
Thought that math nerd could suck a dick.
I'll take that personally.
You're on my list now.
What list?
The only way he could suck a dick is if he can calculate the vacuum.
You mean he's in your array?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're watching for Vector. We're watching for Vector.
Tighten this group.
There's that Vector.
Yeah, I don't have
your
to
left
move.
arm. One in each group.
I'm using my pet's heal every single time it's on cooldown, so I'm not getting any heals. Here, I'm getting some light heals out of it. That's good. Thank you very much. Whoever did that, thank you very, very, very much. I hate the global cooldown changes. They really slow down the pace of the game. I'm not running to the back this time, man. That's how I died. Not doing it. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna kill this guy just like everyone else is doing.
One more in the back to the left. Yep.
It worked out. Didn't die that time.
I'll get both of these.
It's matching. Rosemary tree if you can.
Should I be moving with condom on my head right now?
No.
I don't know why they got mixed up there. Tighten up the groups. They're in the right spots now.
When you are focusing the ads, if it's close to the boss, you want to be cleaving the boss as much as you can.
Someone just moved.
Yeah, we got target switch. Go ahead and res Leary if you can reach her. Cover the blood pools. Got an amalgam.
There's another one in the far front corner.
3 more.
Yeah, we got more.
Oh, I got Vector.
Oh, that's pretty much away from that when all goes. There is no more healing for you.
Rip.
Okay, let's run back. Let's do a gammon pull. We'll pull out all the stops. It'll be our last one of the evening. We've been wiping on him for a long time, so I don't want to do like a 2 full hours of wiping. That's pretty rough. But let's give it one more go with gammon.
I think we're doing worse with Shu.
Yeah, actually.
Sorry, man.
Now we've had a 20% pull with you.
It's really variable. Like, we're not always getting down to the same level. It's like,
Well, that's because we miss pools and then we end up with too many ads and we die.
yeah. Well, I think too many people died to cover the pools at that point, is what happened. They went in the pools and died.
Healing is rough and everybody's spread out.
Do you guys... Do I have you guys...
What's the name of that toy?
Gammon spray.
Is it just a costume? No actual buff or anything?
The costume is the buff.
Yeah.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Gammon raids have led to
You do not
miracles.
understand the gammon, but you will become the gammon and understand.
I've already became the gammon and I'm still confused, but that's my natural state, so whatever.
He ever shows up in the fucking tavern so I can get him.
Woohoo!
You can also sky mirror someone who is gammon to get gammon.
Whoever that is, their mic's really hard to understand sometimes. It's really quiet.
Okay, here we
kinda-
go. Here we go.
2, 1.
Move if you need to move. That's your lucky charm. Stay there. Tighten the groups.
Don't need to move again after that.
Pretty simple, guys. I already pugged this boss, so I'm just trying to help out a little bit. So, a little bit of an unorthodox way to do it, but
Nipple switched. Move.
Nipple. Oh god.
Reagan, the
No. To start.
Who is that that's doing that? Like,
That was
her
me.
name and
Nipple. Come join us, Nipple. God, we have a star now. The Nipple and Star in the same group. Nipple and Star, pay attention if you get a marker.
They change throughout the fight.
and follow your marker if they change. I mean, if the marker changes, then just... I mean, it's like tic-tac-toe. Just go to the other mark. can't take another one. I have a debuff. Okay, okay.
Back to your posts. Pay attention if you got a marker, match it.
Oh, got it.
Well, move as fast as Warlock's move.
Forget that 3-minute cooldown.
I got both of these.
Got an add up.
I'm not gonna be able to survive it.
I'm gonna die to this. Nothing I can do about it. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me.
Watch your markers.
I had to take it. Nobody else was gonna take it.
Oh, plague amalgams.
I'm out of cooldowns. I got nothing. I got no stones. I got no nothing.
And then there were too few.
People just need to stand in the pools. We shouldn't be getting the extra ads at all.
It's pretty good.
Well,
at last, Kevin succumbed. And we got 22%, which is not bad on our ending one, though. Thank you, guys. We are going to call it there just so we have a little bit of early time. We did some hard work tonight. We just need a little bit more gear, a little bit more, but I like this method. So hopefully we can keep that part.
Alright, I'm going to pretty much end the stream there. This is going to be the end of the YouTube video too. I want to make it all in one. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys got something out of that. So sorry we didn't kill that last guy. We didn't have enough people following mechanics. We have the DPS for it. People just were not soaking the pools, and we were kind of killing the boss in an orthodox manner. I think that I think that method will work for us as a guild, but it's kind of unorthodox. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
I linked it in the Discord earlier.
Have a nice night, everyone.
You.
See ya. Cal.